Hi everyone, my name's Ariana and welcome to my channel. I'm pretty new to YouTube, so for now I'm just gonna be filming some looks that are more wearable, everyday looks. This is the look that I made today. It's pretty simple, not too much going on, but overall I really like the look and I hope that you guys enjoy it too. I hope that you really enjoy the video. We're just gonna jump right on in there. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take this towel off my head. The actual first step I'm gonna do is put my contacts in. I don't know where I read this, but I feel like I heard somewhere you're not supposed to put on makeup before you put your contacts in. Okay, now that that's in my eyes, we can go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm just gonna put some Vaseline on my lips. I feel like they are dry. And before I put on any makeup or primer or lotion or anything, my skin tends to be very prone to acne. I don't know why, but I just break out so easily. I like to put on Clearasil's Daily Clear Vanishing Acne Treatment. I just feel like it gives my skin a little extra fight against the acne. I only put it in my problem areas. I'm not gonna put it just all over my face for no reason. Because it can be drying. Anyone who has dry skin and acne should not use this because it does dry out your skin a lot. The rest of my face, for some strange reason, seems to be just super dry, and I don't like that. So I put on cocoa butter and just put it in the drier areas of my face. Okay, I'm gonna let that marinate. Okay, now we're gonna do primer. I like to use the e.l.f. primers. These are $6. I mean, it gets the job done. So I'm gonna first use the Blemish Control face primer in my problem areas. I just feel like this gives it a little extra fight, you know? And I think next, to combat some redness, I'm gonna go in with their green tone adjusting primer. I'm just gonna put it where it gets super red. But I don't find it an issue to put so much primer because I don't like to use a lot of foundation per se. If I do, it's very light coverage. I don't know. I don't like anything that's going to feel too heavy on my face, or I feel like it's just going to clog up my pores and break me out more. So I like to use something light. Okay, now that my skin is nice and prepped and primed and ready, I'm going to go with this beauty sponge, which I should have done before, but I didn't. Okay, now that that's done, so we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer. It's got SPF 20. I got some of that out of the bottle finally. I'm just gonna put this all over my face with my hands. I'm gonna blend it out with the sponge in a minute. I really should have gotten a clip for my hair, but I don't feel like going to get one now. I'm just gonna pat this out all over my face. I feel like that's nice and blended out, right? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So actually, I am gonna go get a clip. Okay, my hair is up. Yay. Moving on. Next, I'm gonna go in with a concealer. Okay, and I just used the coverall stick from e.l.f. because everything I have is e.l.f. pretty much. Alright, so now I'm just gonna use the e.l.f. I think it's called the HD Lifting Concealer. This is in the shade Light. This is just not, I don't know how to explain this. It's not light enough to be called light. Like, I'm pretty brown. And this is considered light for me. I'm glad I didn't get the medium. It wouldn't have been, I don't think it would have been enough, you know? So I'm just gonna do this little shindig here. I see other YouTube people doing that, so I'm just gonna do it too. Now we blend. And someone just decided to call me in the middle of my video and it stopped my video, so my bad. Didn't mean to. And I just got this all over my hand. I'm not gonna let it get on my face. Okay, perfect. Now that that's done, what I'm gonna do here is take this nice kabuki brush and get some finishing powder. This kabuki brush I also got at Walgreens after Christmas sale. It was originally only $3 and then they had it half off, so it was $1.50, and it's so soft. I'm just gonna take some of this e.l.f. Prime. It's called Prime and Stay Finishing Powder, so I'm just gonna take some of this and put it all over my face. Definitely up here on the forehead. You definitely want that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take this cream blush. I'm gonna take this cream blush and I'm gonna pat it onto my cheeks to give me a nice pinky glow type, whatever. It's e.l.f.'s cream blush in the shade Rose Royalty. It's very nice. So what I'm gonna do next is, I guess I'll set that cream blush. And what I'm gonna do is set it with this powder blush, also by e.l.f. called Giddy Gold. And this is it in the pan. Giddy Gold happens to also be discontinued, but it's just a nice blush topper. It doesn't blush up my face at all. It's just pretty much a blush topper that sets it. It makes my skin kind of gold and giddy. That's all it does. Now that that's done, I think what I'm gonna do is also add, this is one of e.l.f.'s shimmery highlighters. I don't like to use this on my face anymore because I found some better highlighters that I like more from e.l.f. and also from ColourPop, but I do like to highlight my brow bone with this. It just gives like a little bit of a shimmer, not too much going on. Do I like what's going on my face here? Does it look good? I don't know, but I'm gonna keep going. Now last but finally not least is my favorite step, which is highlighter. I love highlighter. What do I want to use for highlighter, Ariana? Today seems like a good day to be more of a golden glow as opposed to a blinding spotlight kind of thing going. So I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Shimmering Facial Whip for my highlighter. This is in the shade Golden Peach. This one's probably my favorite of their shimmering facial whips. I also like Spotlight, but it just doesn't really fit the look. It's too white. There's no glitter. It's all shimmers, which is perfect. That's what most people want, I think. So the best way to apply this is to just dab it onto your cheekbones. So you can just do this. Oh, do you see that? Do you see how glowy that is? Oh, wow, that is it's just perfect. It's so perfect. I guess I can put a little bit at the tip of my nose, but I'm gonna put a different highlighter there, so don't worry about that. Now, in order to set that, I'm gonna use e.l.f.'s Illuminating Face Palette. It's so cute. It's got a little mirror. But yeah, so I'm gonna be using I don't know the names of the shades, but I'm gonna use this golden shade here. This one's more of a pink color. This one's kind of a taupe. It doesn't show up on my... Sorry, I have the hiccups. The taupe doesn't show up on my skin, but the one I'm gonna be using is this one. I'm gonna swatch it here for you. And I just feel like this one just shows up better on my skin, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. And I'm gonna use the e.l.f. highlighting brush. Oh, there's a lot of fallout with this one, but just tap it away. It's fine. And just set that cream highlighter. Since this is pretty much the same color. Oh yes. Oh, this is so... Just a leftover on my chin, just because there's really no reason for it. I just do it. Now that my look is almost finally complete, I'm gonna do one thing that's not e.l.f., which is Flexitron highlighter, and it's one of their pearlized highlighters. What that means is that it looks like a pearl. Just watch. Do you see that? Do you see that shine? Oh my god. It's just so beautiful. And it just looks so good on my nose and on my upper lip here. It just shines so well. And it is more of a white highlighter. It's kind of champagne-y, I guess. But it shows up more white on my skin because I'm so brown. And I guess I can go ahead and set some of that with whatever's left over on my brush here. But it doesn't need that much setting. It doesn't really move, so it's pretty much perfect. The last thing I'm going to do here is just add a lip color. Now what this lip color is going to be, I do not know. First things first, I'm going to put on some more Vaseline on my lips because they are so dry. Probably not good for me. I know you're going to tell me that in the comments if anyone even watches this video. So I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to go in with this ColourPop matte liquid lipstick called Embellish. Now it was originally in their last call list, probably because of the limited edition packaging, but they just put it out again with their like silver tops, which is what they usually do. So I'm just gonna do this. My lips are pretty full, so I don't like to overdo my lips personally. I don't even really line them. I probably should. I have a natural Cupid's bow, and it's so hard to get the shape of that. I guess that's why people line their lips, isn't it? Probably. It's such a pretty brown color. And then you know what? I'm about to completely mess it up and go in again with one of ColourPop's metallic lips called Salt. It's called Salt. And just let that dry a little bit more. Scratch my nose. Oh, my nose is itchy. Now I'm going to completely ruin this matte liquid lipstick and go over it with this funky shimmery shade, but probably just in the middle. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I don't think I ruined it at all. I think that looks good. Ariana, you are a genius. Makeup artist genius right here. This is everything. This is everything all together. I'm gonna go into the bathroom with some different lighting just so that you can see what it actually looks like. Well, this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching my video. My first makeup tutorial. It was a lot of fun. I hope that you join me again. If you want to see any specific types of looks with different colors and stuff like that, just let me know.